let's see what it takes to put this LS cylinder head back together.
It's mass throttle driving fast, taking control. Whoa, yeah.
So in order to assemble this LS head, what we're going to need is we're going to need our rockers. And I already have a video out there on how I installed these trunnion upgrades. You got your springs. These are double B high from Texas Speed. I think they're pack springs. Then we have our valves. These are the factory valves. They're really crusty. So today we're going to clean them up, get them ready for install. Then you have your, I believe it's called a spring cap, or like basically your top hat that sits on the spring, just like that. And then you have your keepers that lock the valve to the spring. And then we have our valve seats. And that's it. I mean, that's really simple. We're going to go ahead and get the valves cleaned up first and then get everything ready for install. So one of the ways I plan on cleaning up this valve, which I mean, you can see it is extremely crusty, rusty, and needs a little love. But I mean, sure, would it be better to replace these? Probably, but I think I can save a couple bucks. Probably not the best method, but I can save a couple bucks, clean these up, and they should work perfectly fine for my application. We're not going extreme race car, 9,000 RPM. You know, this is just cleaning them up and going to get the job done. So I'm going to wire wheel, and then I'm also going to use like a Scotch-Brite pad and get a little bit of a shine back into them. So wire wheel and Scotch-Brite. That's all you need. Super easy, and we'll have a pretty decent product at the end of this. Now that I have the valves completely cleaned up, they're looking really, really good. You can still see there is some pitting around the top face of the valve, which is normal. The engine had well over 200,000 miles of wear and tear, so the rust will cause pitting, but I cleaned it up, and I'm really happy with the results. So we're going to use these. From here, we're now going to grind each valve per cylinder and get them matched up. And from here, I will not be mixing the valves to different cylinders. Whatever I grind it to is the cylinder it will be staying with. And after that, we're going to go ahead and start assembling this whole thing back together. So I got the valves all cleaned up, and from there I went ahead and made a shorter video separately from this on lapping my valves. So now that the valves are all lapped, the head is ready to be fully assembled. And the next step is we need the valve seats, or I believe valve stems. We need to install these. And how we're going to do that is basically they are going to sit on this little perch or mantle right there. And then we're going to take a socket. So right here I have a 13/16. It fits perfectly. I'm going to lightly tap it, and you'll hear a very difference in sound from me tapping it in to when it's fully sealed or seated. And that's when you know to stop. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we can throw the valves in and fully start reassembling. All right, so we have our valve stem in. And take our socket, and you can hear the difference in sound. See how it's way more high-pitched? That's how you know it's fully sealed. And it doesn't take a lot to get sealed or seated. now that I have the valve stems seated and the valves reinstalled, we're going to go ahead and install the spring, the valve retainer, or the spring retainer, and then the valve locks. So in order to do this, I have a special tool that will help me pull down the spring, and then I can insert the locks and lock it all into place. So I'm going to use this one as an example because I think I can get a better angle at it for the camera. I have this tool that compresses the valve or the spring. So you thread that in just like that. Grab a breaker bar, which actually I'm going to here, and then it compresses the spring around the valve, and then you can take your valve lock right here. No, it's not the best angle. And essentially just like that, you now have your spring and your retainer and your locks all locked on that valve. So that's going to conclude this video. We got the springs, retainers, valve seats, and all that installed, and this head is ready to be thrown on the engine. The next thing we have to install is the rocker, the lifter, and the push rods, and that will be the next video. So thank you for watching. If you like it, subscribe, hit the like button, comment, let me know what you did like, didn't like, or what you would like to see. Thanks, guys.
Thunder roll. It's smash throttle driving fast, taking control.